Yo, what's happening, everybody? Once again, we back for another episode of Shinobi Wisdom. I'm your host, King Shinobi. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. The sun is shining on us. Breeze is out here. Breeze is immaculate out here, for real. Right beside the water. Got some shade over here. Sun is out, so we need that shade. So we got everything we need out here, man. And we're back. Happy to be back, everybody. Hope everybody out there has been doing well in their lives, in every aspect of your life. Hope you've been doing well. I hope your mind has been balanced and not too weighed down with any grief or depression or anything that's keeping you low. You know what I'm saying? We got to get up and we got to get high. You feel what I'm saying? We got to get up. All right, that way we can shine, man. We can shine. Our entire being can shine, when we get up. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the importance of family and having camaraderie with one another, man. This is actually inspired from real events. I was just riding down the road today. Homie ended up noticing the shinobi symbol. So I ended up having a little nice serendipitous encounter, Then got invited to where some more of the homies were meeting up. And it was just nice, man. It wasn't like this long, drawn out time, but all time that you spend is important. You really have to think of where you're spending your time and really who you're spending it with. And are those people feeding into you, to bring you up? And are you doing the same for them? Because the relationship has to go on both sides, One can't feel like they're taking too much and the other can't feel like they're giving too much. But also some people, they're deceived in their minds and they want to compare every deed that you do, so you may run into that type of person. So that's just another scenario as well, But both sides of the spectrum have to be synchronized. They don't have to have the same purpose, but I think they should have common purpose. Common purpose, man. Common purpose. But it doesn't have to be the same purpose, the same exact purpose. Maybe you guys working together for one another's purpose is going to help the greater good. And maybe you can't just do that alone. Maybe you need someone that you can really work with and you can put your energy together, to create something with even more staying power than just doing it yourself, And then everything is part of the collective. You know what I'm saying? We're not being like selfish in our ways. We're thinking about one another, how the community can thrive, Like taking care of one another's kids. You feel me? I, for one, know that saying that it takes a village to raise a child, that's true. Being a dad and having that firsthand experience, I realized the important factors in my son's life, the important people in his life that I should keep in his life, and those that shouldn't be there as well. So I have to think of everything. I have to think of myself. I have to think of my son. But all these are coming from my decisions, So we just have to make the most correct decision that we can. Even if we're unsure, we still must make that decision, And making that decision to have camaraderie, help one another, instead of being held in that selfish energy, How can the community grow? Not just how can what I have grow. It's like There's others on the outside of me that I'm connected to, that I can try to disconnect from all I like, but at the end of the day, we all are connected in some form or fashion. We got to realize that. So camaraderie, that ties in with people you spend your time with. It's very important. You have to be very calculated in this life. And you have to be mentally sharp enough to see what the world gives you and then what you want to take back from it or whatever it gives you. Because you don't have to take everything that the world throws at you. You don't, you know? And this is just one thing I've noticed, getting more out of isolation, being more open to going around groups of people, embracing like extended family members. Because family isn't just blood. And a lot of us are closer with people who aren't even blood than our actual blood relatives. I think that's realistic for a lot of us. So camaraderie, who you spending your time with, community, all that's vital, man, for us to get it together. We got to get it together. We spend a lot of money. And that's a lot of money that could be going into building things for us, things that aren't tainted. Because when you're getting it from an outer source, you risk that product, that crop, whatever you decide to get from that entity. You have to always have it in the back of your mind that it could be tainted. Where is this actually coming from? So I think we should definitely learn a lot more about growing plants, how to maintain ourselves, like really how to maintain ourselves without electricity or technology. Kind of get back to that state, get back to our roots, see who we really are, because we're a lot better than television, celebrities, tabloids, press, all this nonsense. It's keeping our energy off of one another and keeping us really divided. You feel the division. I know y'all feel me. I feel it a lot, but I also feel it's all gone. But on the other side of the coin, I also feel that love from people. I feel that compassion from people. I know we got it in us, man. We got it in us. We all got it in us, man. I felt it from numerous people. We got to keep sharing that with one another. Getting together more, not just on these holidays, just investing more time into one another and community instead of being separated. Let our kids grow up together. Let them have memories of being able to play with this guy's son, her son, this person's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Let them grow up so they can already come into the world with a foundational core of relationships. So it's our duty as parents. We have to help set that relationship for them. That's why me personally, I'm gonna get more consistent with taking him over people I know, taking him over their house, letting him play with their kids, letting him really develop these relationships and people skills. Can't really do that if you're always in the house or if your kid is glued to the TV, not getting them outside. But we got to put forth that effort, back to that community. We got to put in the effort not only for ourselves, but for the better good and for growth. You know? You feel me? You can get it. I'm good. There's nothing even in there. I'm good. No, I don't want it. Yeah, family, man. Family. And that's people that show you their family. Not just in the name. Not just in the name. That real family. The family that's going to be right there, standing spear and shield with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of family I want. Shit, let's get in our phalanx. Anything comes at us, let's get ready to poke it full of holes. Boom. You know? Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out to everybody that I saw today. I know I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. It was real good seeing you guys. I just want to express that to the world. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cookie. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Jake. Who else is up in there? Shout out to Alvarado. Shout out to Dolores, Brian, Jordan. Who else is out there? Damn, I'm missing one person. Albert, there we go. Albert, yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Even if I only got to see you for a second. Much love to you. Much love to you. But yeah, man, it's important we make connections, keep connections, and then we have to keep putting into those connections. Remember, both sides. You got to invest into one another. You got to travel to one another. Don't let distance keep you away from a meaningful relationship. Hits done got a little sweaty. A little hard to catch that thing now. Just in case you guys are wondering what I've been messing around with, this is a training pair of nunchaku or nunchucks. Shout out to Michelangelo. But these are made of rubber. Thick ass, hard ass rubber. These are actually heavier than the wooden ones, a lot heavier. So sometimes I train with the wooden ones. Sometimes I train with both because they both have different weights. So it kind of makes me adjust to each weight, using it since it's not even. Yeah, this is a good training tool. I think it definitely helps like build up the shoulders. Anything else you guys can see that I was working when I was working with it? You can get moving, work the whole body. Mess around. Woo. Yeah, man. This is great, man. You can add it to your workout. You don't have to be a master at anything. You just get this thing in your hands, mess around with it, have some fun. But we're going to close it out. So we got family, camaraderie. Remember, we got to pour in to the relationships that matter. So if anything needs to be mended, you got to mend it. If anything can be worked out, worked on, work on it. Yeah, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself so you can You can be that key link in this chain where we all connected to each other. You know what I'm saying? We all play our part. We all do our part, man. Make sure your family is there for you. Make sure you're there for them in return. Keep that relationship and that bond strong. But this has been King Shinobi. Much love to everybody. Everybody have a wonderful day. Let me get back on my thing. Work on a little sensory training. You can't see where this thing is going. It's already out of control. But I must trust my senses. You feel me? But yeah, I'm gonna get back on this. Mess around with this kid. We're gonna continue on this journey, baby. This warrior's journey. This warrior's journey. All my righteous warriors out there. Much love to you. Keep doing your thing. Stay strong. Remember camaraderie, brotherhood, sisterhood. That's what we need, baby. Get our families right. Get our families doing the right thing. They can have growth and prosperity. Yeah, much love to y'all. I'll let y'all on the next one. Peace to you. Holla.